A very good day to one and all who are joined in and watching this video. Today's presentation and video is going to be on how to use the income tax website. I'm sure most of you are aware that on 7th of June 2021, the Honorable Finance Minister, the CBDT, and the Income Tax Department have launched a new website in order to make things easier for the taxpayer, make it more friendly for the taxpayer to use the income tax website. Hence, it was down for 7 days, and after 7 days, it has been launched a completely revamped income tax website so that it will be easily viewable and easily accessible for all participants. So that was the very purpose why this revamped website was done. And today I will be showing you how to use the website, how to navigate the website, and what are the critical changes which have come in this website. As you can see on your screen, this is how the website will look, and the link for the website you can see at the top. I'm going to retype it for the benefit of all. Income tax, www.incometax.gov.in, and once you press enter, what you see on the screen now is how the income tax website is going to look. If any of you have used the income tax site before, you will see this is a completely different change. The government have taken up a very grand initiative where they want to make the income tax website very friendly for the taxpayers. So now when you see the income tax website, it is almost looking like a corporate website. You take a multinational company, you take an international company, how the website will look, that is the sort of look that the income tax is now going for, where you have large buttons, easily accessible sidebars. You can see at the top, it is very clearly putting what are the different persons who have to file the return of income. If you are a individual or a HUF, then you have this drop down box, and under that drop down box you can see what are the other list of options. If you are a salaried person, business person, senior citizen, if you are a non-resident. Similarly, if you come to company, you will have a domestic company or a foreign company. Further, other AOP, firm, local authority, and finally you also have the tax professionals like your chartered accountants and external agencies, who all each person has a separate tab to access now in a very easily understandable and easily viewable manner. It does not stop there, my dear friends. If you have to scroll a little further down, I'm scrolling a little further down in the website, you can see you have a list of the services offered by the income tax, a list of the critical services offered by the income tax in a easily broad manner. You have big buttons for you to see. If you want to e-verify the income tax returns, you have to click this. Linking the Aadhaar, you must all be aware your PAN cards now need to be linked to your Aadhaar. So in a easily understandable manner, you have a link Aadhaar button over here. If you click the button, it's going to take you to the page how you can link your Aadhaar. Naturally, you have to fill your PAN details, your Aadhaar number. So you fill your PAN number over here. I'm just typing a dummy PAN number, and then you fill out your Aadhaar number, and then your name as per Aadhaar and your mobile, and then it is very simple. You just click the link Aadhaar button below, and you're set to go, and your PAN and Aadhaar will be linked. Now, let us look at some of the other services over here. You can see this button over here called e-pay of taxes, your online payment of taxes. You know that there is a separate website where you have to pay the taxes. It is the online TIN NSDL website. So if you click the e-payment of tax button, it takes you to the NSDL website, as you can see on your screen over here. Now, this procedure hasn't changed as far as payment of your taxes is concerned. It is the same as what was before. You need to select your challan. It is the same website. You have to fill up your challan and make the payment. But what has changed now is that earlier you could not find this payment of tax button anywhere on the income tax website. Either you have to go into the form or you have to go directly to the NSDL website. But now you have a simple button. You just click on this e-payment of taxes button, and it will straight away open what are the lists of challan, what you need to pay. Similarly, in this challan website, equalization levy, any other payment such as your TDS on the property, TDS on rent from property, all of this you can fill in this one single click of a link over here. Further, one common question that many taxpayers have: what is the status of my income tax return. I have filed my income tax return. I have a refund pending. I want to know what is the status. Is it processed? All of that also can be done once again with a click of a button. So you click on this income tax return status. You will be taken to this page that you see on the screen. You simply have to fill up the acknowledgement number, which will be there as per your ITR form. You fill in your mobile number, you click on continue, and then straight away you will get the details of what is the status of the income tax form. Now, once again, for persons who are not aware, the process earlier was that you have to log into the income tax portal, go through multiple buttons, multiple screens, and then only you'll be able to see what is the status. Now it is once again in a simple click of a button. So the other functions similar to this, you can see verify your PAN, know your TAN, who's your assessing officer. If you want an instant PAN card, you can just click on this button and generate it if you have an Aadhaar. Authenticate. Authenticate if you got a notice, you got any other order. If you want to authenticate this notice which has been issued by the income tax department, you can simply click on this, do OTP verification, and then it will be authenticated. Furthermore, you have some more services over here. You can see what are the information. Now the income tax earlier used to be a website where you didn't, repository of information per se was not easily understandable. So now you can see in this new website they want to make the information details about the act also easily to understand by the persons who are using it. So for taxpayers, if you just scroll little further, my friends, you have statistics, and then you have something known as news. In this news, all the latest developments, what are the different tutorials, how to handle this website, filing the income tax returns, what are the latest news articles, news developments that are happening in the income tax, not only inside the department, but the government initiatives also will all come out over here. And of course, finally, the last, you have something known as things to know, where you have how to do videos, how to use the videos. So we have this website now, and you want to see certain specific things, they have videos also in a very easy to understandable manner. You just click on the videos and you can know how to use that specific function. Now further, as I showed you, you can see now, let us take an example. If you're a salaried employee, how to file your return of income, you just click on this individual button, go to salaried employees, and you click on guidance to file the tax returns. If you click on this guidance, you have what are the forms which are generally used by employees, persons who have been working in firms. You have different pay grades, different salary structures, you may have different requirements to file your return of income. All of that is available over here, and each form will be directly linked over here. Earlier you had to download the form and then figure out, oh, which form I have to use. Am I ITR 1, am I ITR 2, ITR 3? Now everything, if you're a salaried person, you just click on it, whatever forms are applicable for you will come over here. You can download that respective form, fill it, and submit it. Similarly, what are the different tax slabs, what are the deductions I can get, updating my profile details, all of that are available at a glance over here. For example, I'm going to click on, for a salaried employee, what are the tax slabs. Ladies and gentlemen, this was never there on the income tax website before. Now simply clicking a button, you know what are the different income tax rates. So of course, if you're someone who's under the age of 60 and non-senior citizen, as we call, you can see what are the different structures, the new tax regime which was launched 2 years ago, and of course the existing tax regime, the alternative slab structure. So you have what are the rates, what are the taxation structures, all of that for different age groups. Now for 60 plus, if you're 80 plus, this is the following age group. Then if for surcharge, marginal relief, all the details are available on the screen. You don't have to read the Income Tax Act. You don't have to go to somebody else and ask for the advice over here. This basic information that you want to know is available on the income tax website itself. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't stop there. Now, if you go to login over here, you press the login button, it will take you to go into your dashboard for the income tax website. Now, of course, being a new website, the website is a little slow. These certain functionalities are not available. But what we managed to do is, by working closely, we've been able to get access to how it is going to look once you log in. So I'm going to share that screen now, and you can see how it will look once you log into the income tax website itself with your PAN details. Once you put in your PAN number, your password, you'll be able to log into the income tax website. and this is what it's going to look like. Let me share the screen. Now this is my PPT where I have taken the inputs. The first thing, of course, is updating your profile details. Now your profile details is going to be very simple to upload. As you can see on your screen over here, once you log in, once you press the login button, this is what it's going to look like. This is what the profile page looks like. You can see on the left hand side, you can upload your photo if you want. Your name will come and it will show what and all details you have uploaded. Have you linked your bank account? Have you linked your Aadhaar? Is there anything else pending? So it will show if you have done 2 out of 3, it will show 66% complete. And if you have done everything, it will say 100% complete. If you have done nothing, it will say 0% completed. So all of these details you can simply upload by a click of a button once you log in. And not only that, one very common issue that you may find that we have generally seen in income tax by experience is that the PAN and Aadhaar is normally there is an issue when it comes to linking, or there is an issue when it comes to your PAN versus your income tax profile. Because before the government came up with the grand initiative of linking all your income tax websites with your other information, earlier everything is in one place. So whenever you submit and you register for the income tax website, you will give one set of information. You would have registered for your PAN 15 or 20 years ago, you would have given some information. Then suddenly Aadhaar has come, you have registered for Aadhaar, you have given one third information. So therefore there are three different documents with three different information, which meant it could never be seamlessly transitioned. Now, my dear friends, once you log into the portal, it will show you. Please see this red color dot that I've put a circle over here on the right hand side below personal details. It will tell me there is a mismatch of the details between the PAN card and the profile of the income tax website. And there will be a button saying click here to know what is the mismatch. Once I click the same to find out the mismatch, you will get a columnar representation. It's a very easy screen that you can see over here. As per your profile on the income tax website, these are what you have filled: name, date of birth, gender, mobile number, email ID, and your address. Then as per your PAN card, what is your name, date of birth, gender, mobile number, email ID, and finally your address for communication. In this particular assessee's case, you can see that the address for communication, there is a mismatch. Name is proper, date of birth proper, gender, mobile number, email ID, all of it is proper. But the address for communication, there is a difference. So it is flagged in red color. You can see that column alone, that row alone is in red color. So therefore, that alone you need to update. So you can click one button saying edit my PAN card or edit my profile, whichever you want to do. If you want to edit your PAN card, it will take you to the PAN card page where you have to apply for an updated PAN card. It will take you straight over there. If you want to edit your income tax profile, just click edit and update that. So whatever is latest, you can update that, or you can update even both if you want, and ensure that your profile is updated correctly. Now, my dear friends, let us come to the dashboard. Once you update your profile, you will go into what is known as the dashboard of the income tax. Now, this dashboard, once again, it's in a very simple format. You can see over here, this is on the sidebar. It will be there whenever you log into the website. All of this will constantly keep coming on the left hand side of it. Your name, PAN number, Aadhaar number, mobile number, email ID, and who you are logging in as. Now it is showing that I have logged in as self. Naturally, your question must be, if I log in, I will log in only as myself. Why will I log in as somebody else? This is the point known as a representative assessee. If your father is deceased, or you're representing somebody who's maybe disabled or mentally challenged, or who has some difficulty in using the website, then you are their representative. In that person's capacity, you are filing their return of income. So once I register myself as a representative or the legal heir of the estate of my father, I'm the legal heir of my father, so I'm filing on his behalf. I'm filing on behalf of somebody who's physically incapable of using the income tax website. Then I can log in either as self or as that such and such other person who I'm going to log in as. Of course, to register as an authorized representative, you have a set of procedures. You have to upload the legal heirship certificate, the death certificate, all of this you have to do. That is separate. But once that is all done and approved, you can log in and as either person over here. Now, this is how your main dashboard is going to look, my dear friends. Once you log into the income tax portal, it's a very simple manner. You have now just the list of things, a summary is there. It will show you what is the income tax returns which are pending to be filed by you. So in this case, this person needs to file for the current year, that is April 2021 to 31st March 2022. The last date is now 30th September. It has been extended to, if you're a regular salaried person, from 31st July, they have extended the date. So therefore, now it is showing only this is pending for him. If you are someone who has not filed for 2 years, then it will show that 2 years is pending for you. You can then see what is the recently filed returns of income. You could see even in the earlier website, but what has changed now is when you click on that recently filed returns, it will show you a bar graph. What was your income that you offered in the last few years? What is the income you have offered in the most recent year? So it will show you a nice bar graph chart is there. So in case you're someone who's not tracking your returns properly, you're not tracking your income properly, you will be able to see whether there's a growth or whether there's a fall or whether it is static. So whether it is you or whether it is the department, now they know what is your expenses, what is your income. Simple bar graph they will see. If your income is falling, expenses is going up, my dear friends, you can expect a notice. So it is very, very simple in a easy to understand manner for you and for the department also at the same time. So therefore, please be wary that you observe and you file your right return of income. Ensure all the details are complied with. Then you have something known as pending actions. You can see for this assessee over here, it is showing 0. But suppose there is a demand pending against your name. Suppose there is a proceedings, a notice has been issued. So the proceedings are going on. Then in that case, the pending actions will show pending 1, 2, 3, or how many ever is pending in your particular case. So you click on the pending actions, see the list of pending actions for you, any notices that need to be responded to, any demand that is pending, maybe incorrectly pending, maybe correctly pending, all of that will be there under your name. You please click file a response to that. You'll be able to easily respond to the same. Then you have a tab known as recent forms filed. Of course, if you're filing a form 3CD, 3CA, a tax audit report, or maybe some other form, you're filing a form 35 for an income tax appeal, you're filing a form for approving your charitable society, your non-profit organization, all of that will be reflected in that tab. And finally, you have a tab known as grievances. My dear friends, earlier, you raise a grievance, you used to forget about it, you had to wait for the call coming back from your assessing officer. It was very difficult to navigate. Now you log in, you click on your grievances tab, you will have a list of your grievances, what are pending, if you want to raise a new one, all of that is available on this screen. Now, of course, as I showed you, if you want to file your return of income now, you have to simply click e-file, select income tax returns, and file. Click your file income tax return button. If it is a simple vanilla return, what we call in an ITR1, you can do it online itself, or you can even download the offline tool. But generally, ITR2, ITR3, and of course, the more complex ones like ITR5, ITR6, you generally do it only in the offline mode. The new forms are yet to be released. We're still waiting. The physical PDF version is out, but the Java utility or the online format has not yet been released by the income tax. They are in progress. I understand the website's in development, so we can expect it in a matter of days' time. But please look at how clean this website looks, my dear friends. You can see from this that the entire ideology, the entire structure behind this income tax website is to make it easy to understand. If you are a professional, a chartered accountant, a practicing chartered accountant, if you are someone who knows what are the terms of reference, how to use that website you have been using day to day, then you will find that you will be able to transition to this website very easily. But this change is meant especially for the taxpayer. If you are a taxpayer, you want to check your refund status, you want to check your grievance status, you want to check the income tax return status, all of this you can do it at the touch of a button. You want to update your profile, you want to link your Aadhaar and PAN, you can do it at a touch of your button. And everything is OTP driven, my dear friends. You will get an OTP to your mobile number. You will get it from either the income tax or from a government authority like the Aadhaar. Please ensure that you just fill that OTP and you'll be able to get your response. Everything is seamless. Everything happens in a matter of seconds. The entire ideology is to make the website very simple to use, make it something like how a corporate website is, so that anybody can log in, anybody can smoothly use the website. Let it not be something meant only for income tax department, Let it not be something meant only for the professionals. It is meant for all. So that is the entire vision behind making this website, and that is why they have revamped it. Of course, many new features are being added. Yes, the website is a little slow, it is a little buggy now. That's bound to happen because the entire country is going to be using that website. So we can be rest assured it is in safe hands. And just like how the GST website, after a couple of weeks, you found nobody talking about the technical issues, I'm sure the income tax website will also be as smooth as the GST website was. So this is an overview of this entire income tax website. We can expect further updates to come in the upcoming days, and I will keep you posted of the same. So thank you very much. Take care, stay home, stay safe, take care.